What's up, guys? Today I put together this video just so I could talk about some stuff with my viewers and just about reasons of why it sometimes seems like I'm not getting that much better at Fortnite. I do online school and I do Fortnite like after I do that, and I get 7 hours a day to do both of those. It takes like approximately 4 hours to do the online school part. So that leaves me about like 3 hours of playing. And if you play Fortnite, you'll know that's not really enough to actually get a lot of training or stuff in. So sometimes I play Fortnite while doing school. It works out perfectly fine most of the time. But sometimes I get a little distracted. I wish things could be differently in how much time I'm given, but my parents won't be able, well, they won't want to do that. They don't trust me with it for some reason, even though I'm turning 17 in May of this just year. So, I don't know. I feel like I have earned some more responsibilities than what I am given. I don't really know much about like why why stuff like that happens. They just don't trust me for some reason because they remember stuff I did when I was a lot smaller. They treat me as if I was an adult when I did those, but they don't treat me as I'm an adult if I do anything else good. I just I don't know. I'm just surprised I've gotten as good as I am in Fortnite right now, which to be honest is not that good. Still need to get better at editing and stuff. My aim is pretty it's fairly well, but I don't know exactly what to do in the near future. I'm going to turn 18 soon. What will change? I don't know what will change in that case. I hope something good comes from it though, other than just partial freedom. Like I'm still going to have to live in their house until I get enough money and get a good enough job to get my own, and they own the computer I have right now. And even if I tried to buy it from them, I doubt they're actually let me do that because the same thing happened with a Nintendo Switch that I paid for a third of. I use it the most. Kind of I offered to buy it from them, but like they didn't agree because they said it's a family thing, even though I'm the one who used it the most. Right now, it's sitting somewhere in the garage, just powered off somewhere, so it's a complete waste of money because it still works perfectly fine. They tend to put restrictions on literally everything I have that they can. Um, of course, the computer, they put a Wi Fi restriction. Right now, when I'm recording this, I don't even have Wi Fi to record it. I am just doing this without it. And it makes things very bad because I think it also messes with the computer whenever the Wi Fi, like, it says the signal is there, but it's not actually. I don't want if I ever become like a parent, I don't want to do stuff like that to them because the restriction mindset put made me like have a way of thinking that if I don't get it now, I will lose it. And that's not helpful for how things are. I'm trying to change that myself, but can't do much. I hoard stuff a lot because I just like having stuff. I and also whenever I try and get rid of it, my mother digs through the garbage bin outside for like stuff that I got rid of. And I try and get rid of a lot of stuff most of the time. It just does not work with because of how she is. She has most of the power to make adjustments to restrictions and stuff, but I don't really think she knows exactly how to use it well enough. It just it's disturbing to me. It might be wrath coming out with her having so much of the power but not knowing how to use it correctly. And I think I I just wish she didn't have that. If you want examples of what I'm talking about, I have a 1 minute limit on my camera on my phone. How sadistic do you have to be to put a limit on your camera? On your kid's camera? They put it on there when I was like 12. And like even then, like why? But now that I'm this old, camera is very important. I have a limit on contacts. Just pretty much everything except for like messages, Find My, and like music, Apple Music, which the only reason there isn't a limit to Apple Music is because they don't, because she doesn't know how time limits work and always allowed and stuff. It just, I'm just trying to get out of my head all of the things that have just happened in the past that I want to forget, and hopefully things will happen better. And they don't like me watching R-rated movies or horror anything. She says you have to like balance it out. I don't believe in having to do that because I hate like the unrealistic shows and stuff. Stuff that's always good because to be honest, life isn't always good. I have some of the worst luck I've seen when it comes to life itself. I don't know. Because of all of the restrictions that have been put on like phones and technology, I am very good at getting around them. That is one of my greatest skills. I'm able to find a way, even if I don't know how I did it, to get past it. I know this this video is becoming a little long now, but I put a video of me playing Battle Royale with this duo on in the background. So it should be fine. It should be fine. But I just like I load on the Fortnite sometimes. I see some people who they're not even as good as I am, but they are always on the game. Like, and I'm like, I wish that could be me. I wish I could actually choose when I get to play. I don't like having to have. Oh my god, the starter. I don't like it having to be like this. It hurts my head, it hurts my brain. To be honest, sometimes it makes me want to just go numb completely. Surprised I haven't done that yet. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like they've gotten a little better at doing stuff. At least my father has. My mother is still the exact same way, and I believe she'll stay that way until she dies. Until the day that she dies. But she just has a mindset of how she does stuff. To be honest, sometimes it seems like she thinks she's better than all of us and that she deserves the best. I don't even think I deserve the best. I just think I deserve the ability to choose for myself. I'm basically 17 years old. I should be able to control part of my life. I mean, my mom, she like thinks the rated R movies are like it's a requirement to be 17 years old. No, it's not. I've seen many of them. The and I tell them because like they can't do anything to stop me from doing it. It's my way of getting back control because they've taken away so much from me. It's not just the physical things and stuff like that. It's the mental things. It just isn't nice. What am I saying? Completely lost my train of thought. It just isn't good to do that kind of thing to a kid. It messes with their developmental like capabilities and stuff. It just doesn't. It's not ethical, I would say. It's, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that to a kid or someone. At least not as much because I know how much it messes with the brain. to have that at such a young age. And I don't think I will ever be able to forgive at least my mother. At least my dad's trying. I just try and live my life, but sometimes it's very hard to do that correctly. I haven't really been taught much on how to do stuff. I It seems like I only get called out for the bad things I do, not the good. And if you believe it, I'm just going off track saying random things here. I have never broken a bone in my life. Not a single bone. Never sprained an ankle or anything else. I'm just lucky when it comes to not injuring, just being injured. But it's got to give somewhere, and that place is just life. I don't have good luck. I don't I don't see how this can get much better or much worse because nothing's really changing. I had been wanting to do online school for about like 4 or 5 years, and I finally got them to do it. And you might think, oh, like they finally listened to you. No, it's because I said I was going to drop out of high school, and that the only way you're going to get me, like, going back to school is if you do it online. The the only way they're going to choose what I want to do or what I believe is best is if there's no other options. They will never believe me to be somebody who knows how to make good decisions because they never see it. Maybe it's because they never look for it. When you only see the bad, you tend to not even see much good in anything. I know that because that's how I am. I've desensitized myself to the point that I don't get nightmares, but I don't really have dreams either. It's you win some, you lose some. I haven't had a nightmare in about 12 years. Not 12, about 7 years. And it's kind of boring. Makes life boring because everything's just the same thing. You go to sleep, you feel nothing. You wake up, I go on Fortnite. I play for hours, get like one victory royale because I'm put in the most sweat lobbies for some reason, and streamers aren't. I don't get this. You would think the skill-based matchmaking would know that, to be better at that, especially since someone like I'm not like trying to dog on typical gamer, but his lobby seems somewhat easy compared to mine. In mine, I'm just getting full clipped and unranked. It just I don't get that. My ping, I have never gotten zero ping. I've gone 260 FPS once, or 240, whatever it is. And there's so many things wrong with my setup. My mouse is like $10. I need to get a better one of those because most of the time when I die, it's just because like my mouse clicking isn't registering. I'm trying to place a ball, but it's not working. Or I'm trying to shoot my shotgun and it doesn't register. Or because of just dumb Fortnite stuff that happens, like I blink them. The shot goes right, the shotgun is through their head. That's just random stuff that happens that you can't really get around most of the time. The bad thing about me not playing for that much time is that by the end of the time I'm done, even if I play for 7 hours, I'm only just warmed up. I've gotten warmed up that time and then it's just time to turn it off. I don't. That's just how it goes for me most of the time. I know you guys don't really want to hear me yap about this like all the time. I'm just creating a few videos and stuff about my life and why I don't release videos as much. And that's because the editing takes a lot of time, and that time I would rather be on Fortnite improving myself before I make more videos. My software closes whenever the recording software closes whenever Fortnite opens. So I can't really do them at the same time unless I take a break from it. And I do sometimes, but like it takes so much time to export and stuff, and I just have to sit here doing nothing. I live in Arizona, so there's not much to do outside except for just boil in the sun. I do have two cats. They just hang around and just sleep most of the day. And we don't really have good food. Like, the stuff I want to make is never here. I can make ramen, but that takes like 30 minutes for me to eat a full bowl. And I could learn oh my god. I could continue learning Japanese, but these are all things that just put my mind off of it. And I think the main reason I don't really try and get off Fortnite is because it makes me happy when I'm good, when I'm doing well at the game. Most of the time, I'm not playing because I like the game. I'm playing because I have to get better at it for me to like it. When you're easy at the game, when you're very good at the game, it's simply easy to enjoy it. And I just don't know if I'll ever be in that place where I'm that good. Especially since I don't have that much money. I'm still working on getting a job. The online school is pretty difficult and takes up a lot of time. Like, again, like 4 to 6 hours a day of that. And I don't really get out of the house much because there's not much to do where I live. My small town I'm in doesn't even have a Walmart that's close. It's 30 minutes away, and I have to take like a bus there because I don't have a car. And I wish I didn't have to live here. I used to live in Ohio, and I miss grass and rain and just like moisture. I miss big trees like oak trees. I miss like seeing streams and creeks, just like water. I miss humidity. I miss fireflies. I miss being able to have a lot of space for me to live. I miss mowing the lawn. I miss everything, including my friends. And I just don't know if I will ever get to see them again. The weird part about that, I have had family members that have died. People I've known pretty well. And the bad thing is that I don't even feel that sad about them. I only feel sad about my friends who are still alive. Because I just hope their life has gone a little better than mine has. One of my goals in life is to make others happy, others I enjoy being around. The only reason I want to get a bunch of money and stuff is so I can get a few of the things I want, like who doesn't, and then give the rest to people who I know need it. I like being generous. I just don't have the resources to be generous. Try and save money and stuff, but there's only much you can do. Stuff is so expensive nowadays. We might have good things, but we also have bad things in this generation. Life gets a lot more depressing the longer you are in it. And I just need things to change. I need to be able to do what I'm best at. I'm not good at much else besides video games, specifically Fortnite. I just don't know about much anymore. If any of you in the comments or just in my viewers feel the same, or just feel like things could be better, just put it down in the comments below. I'll try to respond if I can't respond to it if I can. And please, if you really could, can you recommend me to a friend? I very much need the subscribers and publicity. It's taken me so long to get to like 33 subscribers, and I am grateful for every one of you. I create videos for my community, and the bigger it grows, the better, I guess. Just, I want to share stuff with the world that's good. I don't want to just be a good player and create nothing. I want to support others. I want to collaborate with others, meet people. One of my dreams is to meet Typical Gamer, because I believe he's just a good person. And I need trainers. I need people to train me on how to do stuff better. I need just better stuff. But I'm probably not going to get any of those wishes anytime soon. And even if I do, I don't know if it would be enough. But yeah, if you know any like good streamers or YouTubers, can you put their names down in the comments below? And if you enjoyed this little talk of mine, could you please give it a like and subscribe? You're new with the bell. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.